Hey guys, it's Ray with Spray Wash Academy. Thanks so much for your time on watching this video. Remember, hit subscribe, give me a thumbs up on the like, and hit that little dinger bell. Helps to get the information about this channel out there in the hands of people that can really use it. So, wanted to talk about pressure washers. Just like many people out there, whenever I started this business, I was broke. I was just trying to make stuff happen so I didn't lose my house. Started with a big box store pressure washer. I honestly can't remember if it was a Homelite or a Troy-Bilt. If I remember correctly, Home Depot did one, Lowe's did the other. It was less than 3 gallons a minute. I believe it was a 2.3, maybe a 2.5. I started with that and my pool pump. I couldn't afford, the better quality equipment. But I also realized that I was burning through these store-bought machines in a quickness. I mean, it seemed like every few months I was having to go out there and replace these machines as we got busier and busier. And as I got busier and busier, we had to get more machines, and it seemed like we were just really burning through these consumer grade machines just in a quickness. I mean, it would be 3, 4, 5 months before they started giving us problems. And that got to be kind of a budget buster as well, because you don't expect to spend $600 to $1,000, every 6 months on fixing your machines. And we went through all of them. I mean, we did Homelite, Troy-Bilt. We did a John Deere, Simpson, did a DeWalt. Found there were problems with all of it. Partly wasn't the problem that was the machine's fault. A lot of it was the problem that I was creating on there, because I was using these machines in a commercial capacity in which they weren't really designed to be used in a commercial capacity. They were designed for a homeowner to do their driveway a couple of times a year, maybe wash their house once or twice, and their car and their boat. They weren't designed for a professional get out there and crank up every day and earn a living from these machines. I also noticed after buying some of these machines that some of them are the exact same. I had a John Deere and a DeWalt that I could not tell the difference between, except for the color scheme. It was the same frame, same pump, same motor. It was just on the John Deere, the frame was green. On the DeWalt, the frame was yellow, and it had different logos and stickers on it. But it was the same machine. I found that to be true with a Simpson and another machine I had as well. I don't remember what that machine was, though. Now, I did buy a small hot washer. It was an Alcoda brand at a equipment auction. Wound up realizing quickly that was a mistake. It was only about a 3 gallon a minute hot washer. I bought somebody else's problem. It served a need for a few months. Luckily, I didn't pay that much for it. But my life substantially changed whenever I started going out and getting professional grade equipment. My first real big professional pressure washer was a Hotsy. I had a Hotsy dealer somewhere close to me, about 90 miles away in Valdosta. I bought that unit in 2012. Mid-2012 was the first documented picture. In fact, I have the picture where I brought it home from the dealer. Now, keep in mind on these consumer grade pressure washers, as I said a minute ago, they're just not meant to do what we do with them. The pumps are so much smaller. Also, we sit here and we lay the gun down. We don't turn the machine off, and the hot water just keeps circulating back into the pump if you have an unloader. Sometimes you don't even have an unloader on these machines, and you just wind up cooking your pump. So I initially bought my first, what I consider a professional machine, this Hotsy, back in mid-2012 or so. was a fantastic machine. It was a 4 gallon a minute hot water pressure washer. By no means am I saying you have to have hot water, but it had the Honda engine, the large Honda 600 series engine, a pulley system, and it had a really good Hotsy brand pump on there. Well, 10 years later, May of 2021, when I sold my company, I still have that machine. But through the years, we've had this Hotsy hot water washer on a variety of different trailers, had it in different configurations. In fact, I liked it so well, 2 years later, I went out and bought this unit right here, an 8 gallon a minute machine mounted to its own independent trailer. Again, when I sold my company, Spray Wash Exterior Cleaning, in May of 2021, both of those machines were still running strong. In fact, one of them went over to our parent company that bought us in Jacksonville. The original one that was 2 years older than the trailer system is still sitting here in my warehouse. We removed it from the flatbed and put it up on our racking system just to use as a backup as we needed it. And this isn't meant to be an ad for Hotsy brand pressure washers, but the point is this: the faster you can go and get professional grade equipment, especially where your pressure washer is concerned, you'll wind up saving money in the long run. They'll wind up making you more money. You'll be more efficient. You won't have as many breakdowns. You won't have as many out of service days. You just do your basic maintenance on there, change out your seals every now and then, just give it a little bit of love and attention through maintenance. That thing will keep working for you year after year after year. There's tons of great professional grade units. There's the Alcoda, there's the Pressure Pro, there's the Hydrotech. But the point is, get away from these consumer grade machines that you're trying to run a professional grade business with. I think you'll find that the professional grade machines are going to serve you a lot better in the long run. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on a message here on the YouTube or send me an email. Love communicating with pressure washers, and hey, you guys wash on.